All right. All right, I should be streaming on YouTube and Discord now. Good morning, Eric, Matty Ice, Alexis, King Carnage, Garden Trader, Ryan, Mel, Tobias, Peoples, Keegan, SF, Aloha, Sandollar, Chem, Deuce, Susan, Mikey, Maddie, and Mangekyo Kevo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, Peoples, did I say your name? Good morning to you. Good morning, Terry Bud. Good morning, Zeke. All right, 50 seconds till open. Can you share this on your Insta? Yeah. You can share this wherever you want. Good morning, Golden Creation. Good morning, John. John G. To be exact. Hey, good morning, Drake, Misi, Carter, and we got Peoples here in the Discord voice chat as well. I can't hear y'all, of course, but welcome. Oh. What's up, creator? It's Tuesday. I kept my promise. We're going to be here every day this week. We are going to be opening higher just under the previous day high supply. Today we're going to be looking over the previous day high supply or for an early sign of break under 501.20. So, kind of looking for something like this. Or, kind of like what we're seeing now. Something like that. Right out the gate. So we'll be watching that. A little bit of a higher open. We had some data this morning. Pretty sure there's more today. Let me go see the times. If you check daily updates channel at 5:30, Eric was warning everybody. Yeah, PMI is that an hour and 15 after? Or 15 after? Financial juice. Yeah, 15 minutes after. So in about 14 minutes, guys, we have a lot of news coming out. Yeah, my bad, Eric. I was reading the times wrong. It's all the time differences changing me, or changing like everything I read. Cause some days I'll read my source, and then some days I'll go read Eric's. I'm like, oh, okay, that's another hour. And it's not. It's like right there. But yeah, we have PMI in 14 minutes. So probably best to just kind of sit on your hands until we get some actual news in the market this morning. And then we'll see where we go. Futures were fun today. Good to hear, Tobias. We didn't miss out. We're about to take part. That's why we're not futures traders. So we're not missing out on shit. But okay. Welcome, Viztex. Welcome, Matty Clams. What's up, JC? What is everyone's opinions on the potential 24-hour trading on the New York Stock Exchange? That'd be pretty crazy. That would be very, 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 very bad for crypto, in my opinion. Because 9/10 of the argument has always been, well, you can trade crypto on the weekend. If it turns into that, it's going to be kind of crazy. I don't know if I respect the idea, but I think it's crazy. Maddie, I just saw what you said. Excuse me. Wonder how bad the volume would be. It would definitely be low, that's for sure. I think everybody... at first, I bet it would actually be decent, but... after a while, and as more time went on, I bet it would get worse. Depends how liquidity evolves, yeah. That's for sure. A little bit of some selling right before the news. Not really surprised. By selling, I just mean we're just not going anywhere. Might see a break under 501.20. I might switch to the 1 minute. You already have a little bit of a lower high happening on the 1 minute under the previous day high supply. And a break under, so you already are bearish. The question is, can we get the break of 501.20? But you already are bearish from open. From open, we are under previous day high supply. We've made a lower high, broken new low. The question is, though, can we break the next level? Yo, holy crap, Drake. Good job. He just said 120% swing on his JPM play. Great stuff, man. Morning, Ace. How you doing? Wonder if the bond market hours would change as well. Yeah, that is an interesting question. I don't know. I'd have to see what they'll do. Because, again, it is all just kind of up in the air. But, I don't know. Just the way the news came out, I was like, yep, that's probably going to happen. Good morning, Steph. How you doing? Would it be equities only or options too? No, it'd be both. It apparently is how they were saying it. Really not sure, though. It was all just kind of up in the air. Good job, Mel. Good morning, Connor. Connor's back. Welcome back, Connor. Welcome to the land of the free. And the home of the degen. We are waiting 10 more minutes. We got more news coming out. Great job, anybody in chat who's been posting their charts beforehand or the results in review channel where you post your chart afterwards. Been seeing a lot of really nice posts in there. Damn, nice, Drake. 70% on your pet put. Time to watch and learn. Dude, that's crazy. You're already done with your day. We got news to come out in 9 more minutes. What a great feeling. Good job, man. Seriously. We can go over your swings if you want after. You left stream early yesterday. Should have stayed to see Spy Flush. It's okay. I think I ended stream before it all happened anyway. And what do you mean flush? Oh, you must have been the first part of the day, huh? Because I was going to say the second half of yesterday pumped pretty well, actually, too. Let me zoom in the chart and do it differently. Let's do like this. I like to see levels above, below. I like to see the price to the left a little bit. Not just this by itself. Again, guys, we have news in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, we have news. Spotify gapped on earnings beat. Great post by Terry. So we have the SPY chart. We'll go over a couple that I like. The FedEx chart actually looked kind of good for some, yeah, upside, not downside. That's right, upside. Upside over 270s. It's already at 271. So that's not looking bad. What was the other one? Is it coin? No. It was AMD, Nvidia, Tesla. That's what it was. So I have these levels ready for AMD for anybody who wants to peek these. I really like a move over this area or under this area. Go to Nvidia or Tesla next. Tesla. Tesla, I really have no bias, guys. I really don't care or know where this is going. I just trade. But I do like that it is rejecting 143.50s. I know not you guys are going to like that. But we're breaking under a higher low of yesterday. If that happens, most likely going to test 140. If that breaks, most likely going to test this. If you get a break of that higher low, you're watching for the low of the chart, really. And then if you can get under that, then you're looking for more. So you got a step-by-step process here for more downside as well as upside if they can get above 143.50s. But it looks like they're starting under that. Nvidia already starting over their what was a resistance as a support now, so they can continue holding this. It's very bullish, but we'll see. Take that with a grain until we actually get some movement. And then the IWM chart. I like IWM a lot. If you guys don't watch SPY or Triple Q or something like that, you should be watching IWM. But IWM is one of the cleaner charts today, in my opinion. Looking for a move over this or under this, but you got a couple other levels you could look for moves under. But back to SPY. And we got news in about 6 minutes. 5.5 minutes. This chart's about to be crazy. It's either about to be a gigantic green candle up to 503.50, or we're going to break 501.20 and see a gigantic candle to 498.90. Whatever it's going to be is going to be crazy. Good morning, Green Candlestick. Good morning, Joyful. Good morning, Letter Buck. Good morning, Bugs Money. Good to see that name again. Are people betting the gap? I'm not betting shit. Kevo says in SPX 5050 held above 501.20. So he likes the retest. Who's gambling? Gotta go into my day job in 20 minutes. No trades for me today. See you later, Connor. Well, he said in 20 minutes. We'll see you later in 20 minutes. Mel said bump it, baby. Yeah, we don't know what's about to happen. We'll see. PMI is in 5 minutes. 4.5 minutes. It might not do anything, too. I don't want y'all to think that we have to pump or dump. Like, it could literally just sit in between 501.20, 502.38, and then we'll get a better move after, too. So, who knows? But we'll most likely get at least a small reaction. And yeah, welcome everybody to stream. Be sure to drop a like if you're on the YouTube stream. If you're in the Discord stream, welcome. Glad to have you. I told you I was going to keep my promise. We're going to stream every single day this week on Discord and YouTube. Tobias says, I have 10 calls that expire in 15 minutes. Sell orders in place and get it pumping down. Some people in here can be like, wait, what do you mean? 15 minutes. Good morning, Fake Mojo. Good to see you, man. What VC said. I'm bumping that in YouTube chat. Slight move to the upside. Is it the early comings of a breakout? Or is it too early to tell? Or we're going to get a fake out with news coming out soon? Either way, I can't wait. If you guys are in Discord, I'm pretty much reading most channels. So just feel free to do whatever you want. Or type wherever you want. Good job, Kevo, calling out the current day open in the Discord chat too. Oh, you're doing an actual gamble where you bought something that's like literally like $1. Okay. No, see, that's an okay bet because it's, you know, that's like a legit go to the gas station, get a scratch off kind of thing because you're really only risking like a couple bucks. I don't recommend doing that too much though. Alright, guys, we have news in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Y'all think we go up? Or do you think we dump? From the news, of course. This is just a fun question. It's not to ask you to take a trade based off this. Sold one FT&T call swing, 50%, holding one runner. Kick ass, Matty Ice. We got both Matties engaged today. As always. Matty Clams and Matty Ice. Make sure you guys have a water or something. Don't just sit there dry mouth. Got me for a few hours today. Got to dip around lunch though. Totally fine, Matty. We'll see if I even lasted lunch. I should though. Little bit of a seller reaction with an inside bar on the 1 minute against previous day high supply. I'm not even gonna type that. There's no point. News is about to come out. Eric said that their news is out. He's already dropped the results of it. So if you are interested in seeing the details of the news, go ahead and look at that. Daily update channel in the Discord. But it does look like we're getting a underprint, which is a sign of relief. Not really anything crazy though, I'm gonna be honest. The move is crazy, don't get me wrong on that. Yeah, we're over that level. As soon as we get any slowdown, I'm drawing the fib. So we'll see if we get one at all. Someone said that's a news candle. Back in my day, news candles would make me have to zoom out of my chart. Kevo's killing it. He was in pretty deep before the news came out. There was news? How dare you? It looks like Nvidia is still moving off of its higher lows. Nice new high just now. What was the other one? AMD and Tesla. There we go. I'm actually impressed Tesla isn't moving more than that, but whatever. Let's go to AMD. They had a new high for a second as well. They are also reacting to the area above. No real movement from a whole lot of these stocks, honestly. Apple's getting some movement. Microsoft did alright. Got a new high. IWM's kicking ass. Coins breaking out above 228. Alright, that is a slowdown, so I can draw that. So if you get a fib, you go from your previous day high to the slowdown there, you'll see that we actually held a... What's going on in my chart? We actually held a midterm retest so far. Right now what you're seeing is another lower high. Let's see if we get a break over, or is this going to reject and break under. Basically, when you draw this, when you go from level to top of breakout, what is going on? Here we go. You're either looking for a hold, which would be bullish, a breakout, which would also be bullish, or a rejection. If you lose 502.70, 502.84, there's a very good chance we're going to be coming back down. So just keep that in mind. We're just kind of looking at this level and this level. You can delete that if you want, just so you have less on your screen. But that is an open range breakout retest, or fib, sorry. It broke a new level, made a high, slowed down, so we're going to draw that fib. In short term, that's going to be a control area. And yeah, welcome everybody on the YouTube stream. Be sure to drop a like if you're just now getting in here. Highly appreciate it. Everyone's just kind of watching price break out over the 502, 502.38s. Kind of just under the, what is this, the previous day highs? Oh no, they're above previous day high. I'll just screenshot this so people aren't so blind in the chat. I don't think everybody draws that same fib by draw. Zoom in a little bit. And honestly, guys, if it breaks under this, yeah, that is going to cause some selling, but that doesn't mean take a trade on that. You probably do want to wait to see if it actually breaks previous day highs again and gives you lower highs. Then that'll be a better confirmation for going short. So just keep that in mind, that this can just be kind of an initiator, especially when it's above previous day highs and you have it so close. You don't want to ignore that range. Thank you, Green Candlestick. Appreciate that. There we are. See, that's what I'm talking about. Waiting for previous day high, 80% or a 90% sweeping previous day high. Good looks, peoples. These are the two trades to be looking for. And there's more news in 9 minutes. Yes, my bad. I should have repeated that. We have more news in 9 minutes. Or 8.5 minutes, sorry. I'm gonna be honest, I don't... Is this a real account? Their name is Cute Animals Shorts VVS. It's like an AI made the name. Or blood alcohol... Yeah, I don't know what they're saying. I think they probably meant Bank of America, let's be honest, but I think I'm just more thrown off by the name. Got 30%. Nice job, Mel. It's like anytime there's a green candle, you can just bet Kevo got it, and anytime there's a red candle, you can just bet Mel probably got it. What's up, V? What's up, Shaq? In the Discord. What's up, KBR? Anybody else I might not have said hi to, welcome. Yeah, I was gonna say YouTube hasn't messed up with me today. I haven't seen any errors. We've dropped 0 frames, so that's a it's a good change. See if that continues, of course. Yes, Mel trade same days. Right now, you have a short-term buy reaction holding the previous day high, and they're also working over what was supposed to be a potential midterm retest. They're holding back over that area again, which is another good early sign for buyers. Need to see continuation to the upside. Need to see more higher lows as we continue up, just to continue to build the strength of the uptrend. If not, then we will be seeing a rejection either of today's current high of day or of that next highlighted area above. Sorry. I'm like stuttering, but because I'm trying to say 8 things at once. Just under that high of day right now on the 1 minute for SPY. How's IWM doing? They're doing great. Look at them. Already onto that next level. And they just don't care. They're going to keep going. But they're over 197.50s. We do have news in just over 5 minutes, so be very careful. Right now, it looks like buyers do have the momentum. Welcome, whoever joined the voice chat. I think it was Garden Trader. Hey, nice job. Dude, I swear, every time there's green candles on SPY, it's Kevo. Every time there's red candles on SPY, it's Mel. Every time IWM does good, it's Prop Street. We got like a person per trade. Good job, Carter, man. I swear, every time I see someone killing IWM, it's you, man. Good job. I hope more people follow that, for real, because IWM is so slept on. You're good, fool. New high of day has been made on SPY, by the way. They're at 503.50. They are already touching the next zone. Trying to get into my trade floor so I can send a screenshot. I guess I'll just send this. Now, be careful, because with news coming out in a couple minutes and we're at that next zone, if any rejection was to happen here, selling can occur. So just be very careful, especially with news on the way. It could definitely cause that reaction just naturally, so that's no fun. He said, clearly Roku is moving the market. What is going on, Sinful? How you doing, man? That's all you do is go work, bro. Wait, what do you do? Oh, he just posted above me. 20%. Good job, Deuce. Kick-ass trade, man. Make sure you guys are posting your reasoning as well, but I'm very happy for you. And we did get a little bit of a seller reaction against that next zone. Yeah, I don't remember what that's from, but you're probably right, whoever said that. King Carnage. Because if you ever see any zones that are above price, it's because it's probably from old days that didn't get invalidated, so I just left them. So you're probably right on that. Let's see. You are correct. That is Thursday's high supply. Great job. And then the one above that is Wednesday's. Good eye. Yeah, that's what we're reacting to. And that right there is exactly why I do not get rid of them when they have not been invalidated yet. Topped out 3 times on the 5 minute on Thursday. Ooh. King Carnage with the stats as well. Giving us some context on what price has done at this area before. All right, back to the 1 minute. We have news in just under a minute and 20 seconds. Be very careful, guys. We have news, we have news, we have news. I can't say it again. We have news. Mr. President, we got him. Oh my gosh. Maddie said, not sure where I got 50% on first trim, to be honest. Was actually 35% sold. And then he said last year for 106% though. What? Tobias says, you trade Fortnite? Great update, King Carnage. Kick-ass job, Matty Ice. No, not Fortnite, guys. He's talking about FTNT. Just typed it like Fortnite. Fortinet. I don't actually know how to say the company name. Come on. Give us something. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dun. No movement. How anticlimactic that was. All my homies hate news. Facts. Let's check something we haven't checked in a minute. We can even make it together if you guys want. XLK, XLV. I'm updating my list. You have tech, healthcare, banks, XLY, XLC. Then you got XLI, XLP, XLE, XLB, XLU, XLRE. But I don't care about those. So, what we're looking at right now is the top 5 sectors of SPY. These are what makes SPY move, makes it go up and down. You see XOK is actually doing a very good job. They were over the previous day high. I don't have any levels on these, so we'll go back and do that later. But right now, just short-term information. We're over previous day high. Got some nice move to the upside. Right now, I'd be looking at the fib that goes from here to here. Get your little rectangle tool. If you want to just highlight it and ignore the colorful lines, you can. Healthcare. I was going to say same story, but never mind. Your focus is seeing if they can hold over today's open still. So far, healthcare this is the second largest sector in the market. It's also the least popular sector in the market, while tech is the most popular and the heaviest. Banks just kind of stuck under the previous day high supply. If you go from the top of the previous day high to the open of the last green candle before this drop down, you end up getting a zone that looks like this. Going to that. And then you have previous day close. I would mark that higher low and mark your open. Discretionary, and what I was going to say is they're just kind of stuck in between here. So you're going to move here, here. You really won't get much excitement. Discretionary, this is your Tesla, Amazon, Nike, McDonald's, Home Depot sector. They're also kind of dealing with a combination of their previous day high, their today's open, their today's high. Get a little bit of your supply. There's a lot of levels here. A little bit of a zone here, and then your today's open and your today's high. I'd mark today's low, yesterday's close, and the higher low. So they're kind of fighting in their own little range right here. And then comms, they've done an amazing job to get over the previous day high. Make it up to this high. Slow down, get our rectangle tool. Midterm retest. Whoops. And then delete that. Looks like they're stuck in between that, today's high, today's open, previous day high, previous day close. We got previous lows here. And we could just come back through and spam through those for some short-term information, not really looking for anything long-standing. Just looking at a couple things to line up, and if they do, then it gives us better confirmations on our other equity charts, mainly SPY, of course, because it is the big pie that it all collects into. But we'll go back to the 1 minute on SPY. We'll see how they're reacting. Right now, we're fighting to potentially make a higher low at that midterm retest that we initially drew of the first move up. Really nothing crazy from news today. So, is this a higher low, or is this about to break down and then we're going to see a crack under the 502s? Kind of stuck above previous day high, but under the Thursday supply. You were kind of sad about CLSK. What happened to them? Let me go look. Oh, I'm going to assume you mean you're sad like you didn't get in and then it just kept going. I mean, I really can't blame you. There wasn't much of a clean signal there. After the bounce, of course. It's easy to say afterwards, like, why didn't you just buy and then hold? It's really hard to say that when it's the first reaction. But I feel you on that, man. It definitely does hurt. It sucks putting... It's not like we're complaining here like, oh, it sucks because we missed out on money. Like, no, it's not about that. It's about the energy that you've put into the chart already up to that point, you know. Planning, preparing, looking at it, getting contact, getting information, starting to trust what you have planned. And then it just does everything you said, or maybe it does nothing what you said, just kind of goes without you. And it just kind of sucks. Like, it's good to feel pain in that regard, but don't ever sit here and be like, damn, I missed out on making money. Like, no, don't worry about that. But it does suck to invest energy into a chart and preparing and then not getting the outcome that you want or that you think you deserve. I definitely feel you on that one. You were in those 17 calls a few days ago, but didn't have a plan, so just took 20%. Yeah, it's like you're like not even worried about, oh, I could have made more than 20%. Like, no, it's just, damn, I took 5 hours to work on this chart. or, you know, you spent a couple different moments of different days to be here and looking at it. It definitely takes away from it. But right now we're watching a potential higher low hold above the what was the first midterm retest fib. Now we're watching us just sit under the Thursday high. But higher lows all morning so far on the 1 minute. It's really nothing crazy because of the size of the breakout wasn't anything amazing. But could definitely be compressing for a bigger breakout here. He said I trade V-Bucks. Exactly. There's always going to be another one, Maddie. Don't even stress about it. See what's happening in chat. See if anything's blown up yet. Eric's done a great job posting the news, guys. Definitely pay attention when he posts. He's just trying to save all of you. I promise. Alright, got that posted. Deuce said testing high of day. Great call. Sandollar said XLE and oil stocks are strengthening up again. Nice. We'll have to peep those in a bit. What was the ticker I was thinking about just now, though? I don't even remember. Oh, Nvidia. That's what I was thinking of. This one's wild to me because you have a break of an inside bar on the daily above 801. Meaning short term, yes, it can jump up to the next level, so 822, maybe even 830s, but just very, very quick. So I think I'd prefer to see this range trade a little bit more, but if not, most likely getting moved up to that next area, just because they're already over that inside bar. That's a key level though, 800 flat pretty much on NVIDIA. Looks like we hit a new high of day for half a second, reacting to this zone again from Thursday high supply. See if we can move past this now. Hello, Strem. What's up, Wacko Jacka? How you doing, man? You might want to sound too. Alright, I'll check it XLE. My eyes instantly lock onto that as a supply, and that is where they held as support. A little bit of an inside bar on energy today. Hope you're all doing good. You too, Jack. He said we're plugging away parts on parts on parts. Eric said, let's retest current day open, then previous day control point, then break previous day low, which equals 50%, and then make a potential outside bar. A man can dream. Definitely can. You have the higher open, so that's already your first good sign. Like Eric said, need the rest of those parameters for the outside bar to the downside. A potential lower high is popping up under this area. Should be very careful. Just watching for a rejection or a pop over the recent high. Are there any stocks killing it on my left here? Microsoft's doing alright. Nvidia's done alright, movement wise. Ooh, Meta. And it's falling off a cliff. Looks like JPM reacted to that area we were looking at. PayPal, Netflix also reacted. This was from a weekly watch. We were just looking at higher lows to pop up or at least react to 549. They have now reacted and are smacking that next area we're looking at. So pretty much looking above or below this orange and yellow area. Just as a kind of a vague look for that one. Damn, EMPH. Getting some buyers off the lows there. Not really surprised. This one loves to just find a range and then sell against resistance, buy against support. It loves to do that. John Deere still kicking ass. You would think oil is already back up at its highs with how Energy Transfer is acting. The thing holds so well. I hate looking at this Boeing chart, man, because I swear every time it looks good for a dip, it's just gonna keep falling more. Because this honestly does look good for more selling. So let's go from outside of this zone here to the bottom of that. And yeah, we are still rejecting a bearish area. So nothing really exciting here yet, but they are still basing. So that's something. You have earnings very soon. Coin is kicking ass above that 228s. They're already at that 235 level. If anybody was watching that from this morning's watches. Really nice push over 228s. I've been watching that one a lot more. FedEx, nice move up. They're still holding over the 270s. Damn, D-Dog, let's go. Nice continuation of the upside. Nike, just kind of a short-term reaction so far. On the 5-minute on SPY, you just have a little bit of a reaction by sellers against supply, which is a seller area. But nothing crazy yet to follow after. And it's been about 45 minutes now since the market is open. How is everyone in the Discord? How is everyone in the YouTube stream? Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just so I know how you guys are doing. Ooh, a golf event. That sounds fun. Make sure to drink plenty, eat plenty, and have fun. Looks like everybody's having a decent day so far, or at least trying to enjoy it. And that's really what it's about. Just trying to have a good mindset as much as you can. I know it's weird to say this out loud, but it just, I don't know, it puts you in a good spot. It makes you want to be excited to be here or to be prepared for this. Kevo still got 2 runners. That's what I like to hear. I honestly hope you get that pump, Kevo. I'm going to be honest with you. Just heart to heart, man to man. I hope you get that pump over 503.70. I hope 504.35 breaks. I hope we see 505.50. And I hope by that point you're telling me, hey, I'm taking profit on my last one. But again, the market does not run on Bueller's hopes. So, yes, you did. You did, Kevo. And you explained that. We saw. No trades yet. Still watching. Woke up late. Totally fine, Earl G. Totally fine. Plenty of plays to go ahead. Nah, Kevo, I liked that. I liked what you did. I saw your post in there. I mean, did you see where we went down to the close to like this right here? After I redid my levels yesterday, I went back and I looked, and right here, this 498.91, this is the halfway point of previous day. Meaning, when they pulled back, it's almost like this was calculated, and then they hit it, and we're like, all right, chill. It's like a calculated drop at the end of the day. Yo, what's up, React? How you doing, man? And anybody else in voice chat and Discord that I might not have seen, good morning to you as well. Are we rejecting again? I don't know. I can't see the future. Right now, we just have a little bit of a touch. You have a touch once, a touch again, a third touch. I'd say the third touch isn't as crazy because it's a little bit of a smaller body candle than anything. More of a doji. Well, I'm going to go to the 1 minute again. We're just kind of looking at the 5 minute because I wanted to see the price compressed a little bit more just because we do have a lot of higher lows kind of stepping into here. You have a little bit of a rejection still happening. So, I mean, you have this happening right now. You have higher lows and then you got like a flat top. Bueller, I think that is called an ascending triangle. Yeah, they're called higher lows, I know. I don't need the name of some bullshit pattern that doesn't work. Because by saying ascending triangle, you are now also telling me that you believe higher probability that it goes up, and that is just not true. The dollar is getting murdered? Good. I think they will accept, but we have to buy... Wait, what are you looking at? Oh, VIX sell. I think they will accept, but we have to buy some supply first. Need my influx of wacko charts soon. He does have some of the cleanest updates, I'll give him that. Like chart to chart, message to message updates. He does that very well. If you guys ever post a trade review on X or Discord or wherever the hell you're on, just tag me or just post it. We'll see it. New high of day just now at 503.77, sorry. Or the wrong number. CLF took a dive after earnings. Good. I wanted Cleveland Cliffs to come down because I want to get back into that chart. Yep, you're not wrong on that 505. We might be seeing that. New high of day at 503.90s. And this is a good sign because this eliminates some of the resistance that everybody's getting worried about. And so now this might cause for a push. So we'll see. Now that we're getting some candle closes over. Well, not yet, but we're about to. It'll be a good sign for buyers. Finally freeing up that resistance. No, peoples, honestly, I think that was a mature decision of you. That's why I didn't even jump on you when you said it, because you're correct. We don't know that it's going to keep going up, and there is wicking against it. And if you're going to have an initial position, it's not really fair to sit here and be like, yep, I'm going to hold through that. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that was a mature decision. You see how Kevo is in his runners? He's not in his entire position still, because against that resistance, that was scary. It could have just rejected and brought back down, and that would have been losses. This is how you scale towards it. That's why I was proud of what you did, because you're not trading with 50 contracts. You're not trading with 20 contracts, 10 contracts. So you're not really allowed to sit here and aim for those bigger moves yet. But I'm glad that you realized the selling potential and then got out. Not enough monster. Or he probably meant white monster. And I saw everybody that was holding calls in chat trim more of their position or all of it whenever that was happening. And I'm not mad at that. I think that was a great decision. I think that was very mature. Instead of sitting here and hoping that it'll keep going up. 5055 SPX is a big trim spot from a three-day ago high. That's what Leland just typed in the Stock Talk channel. So anybody who's watching the SPX moves, 5055 is a big trim spot. And yeah, we could still get that rejection here. It's not like we're home free. Yeah, I was aiming to sell 3 at 504 and leave a runner. Why 504? What's at 504? Just the psychological number, or you were just... What were you planning? Because I don't have 504. I'll be honest with you. We got 503.63, 504.30, 513 is the high from that day at Thursday. 504.35. Don't ignore levels, guys. That's a very clear level right there. It's a level all of you guys should still have, or at least the zone of it if you don't have the price level tool marked out. 1 cent away from 504. Wow, they really stopped you right there. Nice break under 503.63. A little bit of a continuation on the current candle. Thursday high. Okay, good. You were looking at the right area. Just try not to be so tedious with your sell on 50, like you said, 504. Kind of go off of what you're seeing, not reaction of the actual level itself. Like if you're seeing it move up and you're seeing wicks, like that should be what you're going off of, not did it hit 504 or not, you know? You did good though. I like what everyone did today. I'm glad nobody was just holding randomly. The only thing that should have been held into this move here were runners from anybody's position. I don't want to see anybody in here being like, I'm still in my entire position. Because that would freak me out. Looks like everybody's having a good day in chat. Just gonna keep focusing on YouTube. I need to bring like a music bot into this Discord voice chat and then have everybody else control it. Let's focus on callouts, guys, not emotions. I like callouts, not emotions. Realistic updates, content, context, info. It's good to get hype, but let's get some information out there first. Rut-row. New high of day, 504.03. They said psych. But nothing's set here yet. They haven't actually closed over anything. Just a good early sign of a buyer. Still holding a higher low. Very sharp higher low, I will say that. I think we can all agree this is a very sharp angle to the upside. Something's about to happen soon. Watch, they sent it up just to send it back down to 503.63. They then said, making our way to 5,100. Relinking a picture he has already shared with everyone. These wicks are freaking me out though. Yeah, you could definitely feel the hesitation and the resistance here. Every time we've gone up to this resistance here, we've sold instantly. Look right here. Big green candle, chill. Big green move, chill. Big green move, chill, chill. Now you're getting some very hesitant. I'd say this is oddly enough the best price action all day, and it's weird because it's in the worst spot. Another new high of day, but oh, there we go. I was gonna say no crazy movement, but there it goes. Actually got a nice little quick pop. Let's see, do we make it to the top of the Thursday high supply, which again, this is a little bit above the Thursday high. I wanted to include a level from the bigger time frames with my Thursday supply, but it's a mix of both. Even if you run it to 504.91, previous month low. Great call up by Ace. Good job, Tobias. And let's see, do we just stop ever so short under this area, or do we continue onward? Let me go post that in levels. Or no, trade floor, my bad. I like that mindset, peoples. I didn't really dislike y'all's longs. I liked y'all's longs. It's the shorts I didn't really understand. I understand flipping, but we didn't really lose anything. All morning we've had a very sharp higher low, as I've been commenting on all morning. And we didn't even crack that, so I don't know. I feel like y'all flipped sides too quick. But the longs, y'all were, whew, y'all were on that very early. I loved how everybody was on top of that without me even saying anything. Kevo was all over that. Peoples was all over it. A couple other people in chat were calling it out too. But the short, I think y'all just flipped short a little too quick. Are they gonna full send over 504.35? No, it's okay, Kevo. I understand why y'all went for it. But we're not even at 505 yet. I understand why y'all did it. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. You just need to see a little bit more. But and I'm not talking to you, Kevo. You kind of have a lot more room to play with. You had such a large amount of room to play with from your profits. I understand why you took that. You could have gone light, took a loss on it, and it wouldn't even have scratched you. So I'm really not meaning it by that. I just mean from a technical point of view, all of y'all did jump in a little too early. Yes, we were in supply, but we weren't really making lower highs and rejecting or breaking anything yet. We didn't change trend. And again, I'm not coming from a criticism point of view. I'm not here to criticize anybody. I'm purely just going from a constructive point of view. Now, if he would have got a better break here, like a bigger move came from here, and then whatever retest came from that, and y'all took that, I would have 100% advocated that move. And there's your 505, by the way. 2 candles later, 505. That is a crazy move. You guys called out the bullish momentum very early on, though. I am proud of that. Move after market. Yeah, 100%. It's weird how that works. But no, y'all still killed that first move. I don't want y'all to sit here and look at this and be like, man, why did I go short and then go back long and do this and do that? Don't think about that. Y'all did great. Be proud of the couple good things we did do today. We can work on things. 5100 hit, by the way, on SPY Futures. On SPX, you're at 5065s. I don't know why I'm saying it like that with an S at the end. 5065. But no, y'all killed it. Y'all still called out a really good move. And everyone was right. This was kind of awkward. This was hesitant pricing right here. You could really tell that they did not want everyone to participate in this move because of this price action. Those grind ups are almost always the worst. Because they're sometimes the strongest moves. It's just hard to visually trust what you're looking at. Because again, looks like shit. Looks like it's going to reject and fall. Exactly the runner. But this is a crazy move. Nice move to 505. We'll see if we make it up to that next area. I believe that was the Wednesday high supply, I believe is what we zoomed out and looked at. So we have the Wednesday high supply next between, it's like 505.60 something. Yeah, 69 to 506.20. So like a 53-cent range above our heads here. Really nice move. Here, let's go to the 1 minute. Might be easier to look at. And yeah, you can just tell, man, they really just kept it hesitant here, and then they really just let it loose here. I don't care. I'm still proud. There was so many people in chat saying it was going up today. I was so damn proud. And I'm really proud of that, and it's not because of the levels on the smaller time frame, it's because of the levels on the bigger time frame. You guys really need to be utilizing this more. I saw Kevo post on it, I saw a couple other people post on it, but what should have given you probably early bias of being bullish was the daily time frame chart. I'm not saying be biased in terms of like, yo, as soon as market opens, buy SPX calls. No, I'm not saying that. It's because of the reaction of the last 2 days that you should maybe be early bullish, because we have a reaction of support, we have a higher open. That alone should be leading to you saying, all right, well, we probably should work up today, but let's set some parameters for ourselves so we're not just saying buy calls at the open. What would those parameters be? Break over pre-market high, break over the previous day high, break over the 503 level, whatever's there for our game plan. But I'd also like to add now to be very careful, because now we've reacted to a spot where selling can occur short term, not just because of short term price action like right here where whatever this is 506, it's not just because of 506, it's because of the whole area in general, 504.75 to 508. So we're going to be watching that on the daily time frame. But really good positive reaction from recent lows on SPY. Very, very nice move. Above that, we got 507.50. Just in case anybody wants to see further upside. But no, really proud of the leadership in the chat, honestly. Just scrolling through the trade floor this morning before I started streaming was really nice, because I got to see a lot of really nice game plans by a lot of people. People spreading their opinion, and that was good. Damn! Leland said, yes, check the 15-minute, not a single red candle, 50.66 on another trim. His runners are up 195%. That is crazy. I just clicked over and saw that. That was as of 2 minutes ago. John G, that's the first message I look over and I read. Yeah, Tesla's getting some nice moves today. Finally. Will it continue? We'll see. But it's just nice to see some movement on the chart. I just realized Nvidia hit my level as well. AMD hit it, but that wasn't anything special. Coin hit it as well. That's 3 game plans we went over this morning that all worked out so far. If you guys were paying attention at the very beginning, great job. I don't really do those in terms of like, look, take this trade. Like, no, I know not everyone in here likes to look at just SPY, and that's what I'm going to majority be looking at. So at the beginning of the stream, I like to go over a couple other tickers and game plans that I'm not going to be looking at actively. So if you are in here during those times, good job. Do not buy CLF, complete manipulation. I'm not touching it. They got to come down a little bit more. But just too expensive up there. It's just not attractive. Good job, Kevo, catching both ways. X is trying to become a payment processor. They've officially acquired money transmitter licenses in 50% of the U.S. states, paving the way for creators to monetize directly through the platform. Not just tipping. I can pull money into X and store it in my X wallet and send money to an X payment user. Think Venmo at first, then as things evolve, you can gain interest, buy products, eventually use it to buy things in stores. Think Apple Pay. The end goal is if you ever have any incentive to take money out of our system, then we have failed. You should never need to take money out because you should be able to do anything you need on our platform. X is very serious about this, aren't they? Damn, nice, John G. 16%. That's crazy. Quick scalp. Nice job. You want me to go over SMR again? Yo, good job, Deuce. Good job, Maddie. Good job, Mel. Good job, Drake. Good job. Anybody, honestly, who posted in the results and review channel. I see there's a few end of day yesterday, too. Looks like some of you are making sure you get it posted even if you are busy. So I appreciate that. Bruh, how's this guy gonna share someone else's stream into my chat? Anybody want to point that one out to me? I'm not leaving fire emojis on that picture. That's crazy. How you gonna be in my chat and not be in the stream? What the hell? How do I join? Ace is in YouTube and Discord. Real. How are you gonna be watching my indicator? He has my indicator on too. How are you gonna be watching my indicator and in someone else's stream? That makes no sense. Just check premium chat. No one tag cam. I'm not criticizing. I think it's funny. It's just like, what? Just mad confusing because those are the type of people that'll be like, I can't ever focus on anything. It's like, yeah, because you're looking at like 60 different resources. Like, Jesus Christ, you're not even giving yourself a good chance. if I'm looking at 50 things, like I feel like I can't focus, like, and that it's not humanly possible. I don't care if anybody in here is like, oh, I'm built different. No, you're not. You literally are not built different. You are not gonna be able to look at 50 different things and focus and be comfortable and have a peaceful mindset while you're going throughout the day or going through your methods or going through the routine, whatever you want to call it. Like, you gotta be focused. Can't be focused. You're looking at like 50 different things. Yeah, big yikes. It's whatever though. Certain people just won't last that long in here. It's okay. Not complaining. Creator says, I really am built different though. Damn, Chuck. He said, just noticed I've been a member for a year now. Love the tutelage from this group. That is crazy, dude. A year? It honestly felt like longer, but I guess it just, since you're here all the time, I feel like I'm saying your name all the time, so it feels like a lot more, but it's not, But a year, that is a long-ass time. How has your year been, Chuck? Have you reflected and looked back at just how crazy the chat truly is? And I don't just mean in good ways. He put creator trades built like a new member. Jesus. The jokes are crazy. If Tesla dumps now, I will make a post about it. Bet Tobias, I will read your post about it. Tobias said, I am built different. Fat AF. He says, apparently your streams aren't good enough. You need to add some more indicators on your charts or something. I probably should add something to the chart. Not really for my gain, but for other people's gain. Because I know a lot of you guys like to look at like an indicator for when you're in a trade. I think that's cool. Break here, we test. Ooh, rigged. If you get a break here at 5:04:35 in the next 4 minutes, I will like it a lot more. Just because it'll be towards the end of that next 5-minute candle too. But remember, 14 minutes from now, it's 10 o'clock. That's a great time for trend to change. Matty Clam said, as he shares that he's a member for 11 months on YouTube stream, he said, this is BS. I'm supposed to be at 13 months. Make sure you guys are, I need to say this more honestly, but make sure you guys are taking advantage of the member videos on YouTube. There's a lot. So, and I'm probably going to take a break from posting new videos for a couple weeks and just focus on posting my weekly list and stuff in here because there's almost too many videos for people to catch up on. There are people who are just now signing up and are not able to catch up. So I'm going to give it a couple weeks of time before a new one's uploaded. But there's a lot of content in here. So, and none of it's that, bad either. It really is like focused on things we all focus on in here all the time. I really don't go over stuff that I truly don't use or don't understand. I even have trades like stuff like this, like from people's, like going over his trade, going over all kinds of things. It's not just me or Leland. Like it's all kinds of stuff. It's really to try to engage everybody and keep everybody interacting. Because I feel like a more hands-on approach, you feel like you're more part of it, and then I feel like when you're more part of it, you remember things better. So like if we're going over, whatever that day, and we're all going over it together, I feel like as a whole, everybody will remember it better because everybody was working together. Whereas going over it on your own in the dark room on a weekend, you're not going to remember all that stuff that well. You'll remember the experiences, though. You love the old videos? Damn, thank you. I'm not going to lie, I like all the videos in the member section because I know for a fact I worked my ass off on almost all of them. Some of them were like done quicker than others, but you know what I mean. Damn, Michael Gerdov. Sorry if I'm saying that name wrong. I'm not trying to butcher your name. Welcome to the gang. Make sure to go to the YouTube channel and click on that membership section like we were just looking at. You have access to all those videos and the links and pretty much anything in there. If you guys pay close attention and you find the Discord link, there's an extra Discord for the YouTube membership. Now, I don't go in there and actively post or anything. I think my bot's in there and maybe it does. But that's just like a good resource place. But there's so much stuff in there. I went all out for the YouTube people. Just so I didn't have to check in y'all again, because there's a lot of stuff involved with content once you sign up. It's like, oh, all these videos, all these links, all these things to read. Like, there's just a lot. Just take your time, though. What's up, Shamrock? What's up, Mike 2? How y'all doing? You're out today, working time. Cheers. And like the damn stream. Thank you, Tobias. See you later, man. Have a great day. It's always a good day when Tobias is in a good mood. Let's go through some other charts because I'm going crazy staring at this one. AMD, boring. I wanted you to be better than that. Do better. Coin did great. Kicked ass. We're looking for breakouts over 228. It made it all the way to 235s. I've been waiting for that move for about a week now. Nvidia did great making it up to the next level. Just kind of watching for reaction to see if it continues or if we get a rejection and a lower high from here for a breakdown. And I think that was it. Saw the Tesla breakout too. Just kind of testing that high now. That's really it. Right now we're looking to see, can buyers hold Thursday supply? And I am so glad all these zones are getting hit so I can finally delete them. Tomorrow's levels are going to be so damn clean. I can already tell just because of this. And thank you guys for over 40 likes on today's stream. We've had over 130 people click on today's stream. We've had all these people beautiful people in Discord as well. Just kind of watching the updates come through. What do you think about Tesla earnings? Is what he asked. Positioning of the chart wise, the risk reward is there for buyers, not sellers. But the risk reward isn't really the big topic when we're talking about earnings. In terms of earnings on its own, I'm really not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to be one of those people that pretend to know what they're talking about when it comes to earnings, because earnings truly is a gamble. Should they do good? Yeah, I would like to think they would do good. Tesla's one of the best they are the best EV car company. Do I think that the chart will reflect good or bad earnings, though? That's a question, because they could have great earnings and still fall. They could have horrible earnings and pump. It isn't even really about that. I think it's more or less going to be about the guidance moving forward, the forward guidance of what are they going to head towards. I think they're going to do great. Maybe not, even if it's not this earnings, I think over time they'll do great because they are going to be licensing out a lot more, which can lead to them being the true leader of the pack and making the most money efficiently. So that'll be good. But who knows? Tesla could be $0 a year from now. It could be $1,000 a year from now. Bias me says they go up, but that's because I love Tesla. I love Elon. But I'm not one of those Elon supporters that are also blind to the facts. Because that chart is in a very bad spot. Risk reward wise, it is definitely there for buyers as an investor. But I don't know. It's hard to tell people like, yeah, keep buying Tesla when there's so many other things to look at. But I think Tesla's in a great spot. I've been telling all my friends that I think it's in a great spot between 118 and 140 because this is an area that represents where a lot of investors were buying before both splits occurred on the Tesla stock, which a lot of people pride themselves for being original owners of shares before both of those splits, which you might not think that matters, but it does, because people in their minds think they have amazing averages when they don't realize that right here at current prices where we were before both. So I don't know. You could really think about it from both perspectives. You could say that the company's ending. You could also sit here and say this is just the beginning and it's going to pump to new all-time highs over a couple years from now. So I don't know. It's you have to be really closed-minded to be saying either or and not the other. There's definitely a lot of great POVs on where Tesla can go from here. But just letting you know that I am a little biased on being a bull for Tesla. But then again, aren't we all? For certain stocks, of course. Like, I'm sure half of us are bullish in video without even knowing it. Knowing it and not caring, it's an even better emotion. Ooh, Netflix getting some nice moves. They are holding 565.50. Not just reacting to the lows, but also getting continuation. It's crazy how much value you get for $5. Oh, you're talking about the channel? I honestly thought when you typed that you meant like today's economy. I was like, what are you getting for $5? Please tell me. Put me on. Go to McDonald's. I can't even get a full meal for $5 nowadays. He's talking about the channel though. Like, you know how people go out to those places and they're like, let's see if I can budget $15 or whatever. And they go and they try to eat 3 meals that day with just that small amount of money. I thought that's what he was going with that. High key though, if you got a way to live for $5 a day, let me know. You can get a pack of gum for $5. Dude, yeah, literally. Just to kind of reflect on some of the messages in the voice chat, because I am also in Discord voice chat, chilling with the gang. There's some pretty cool messages in here. He said, the Cybertruck screwed them. I wish they made a truck with similar body style as their other models. They would have sold a ton. And I agree. That looks pretty cool. See, that looks like something that you could drive on the moon. That does look mean. I agree. Good job on your gains, by the way. Leland, almost forgot your name. Alright, I gave you all your 5 seconds of screen time. That's all you get. He says still holding one. He said rice and beans cheaper than $5 a day. Oh, there you go. Fair enough. Will you love what you eat every day? Probably not. Will you be saving a lot of money? Yes, you will. Market Basket Burger and ongoing rings for... Oh, onion rings, sorry. I thought it said ongoing. Like, what the hell are those? $2.99. Damn. Where do you go eat? That sounds crazy. A burger and onion rings for $3? Where? That looks like a Hyundai Sonata Cruise. Oh, Hyundai Sonic Cruise. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess it does. A little bit. Whatever, that looks pretty cool. New Hive Day, by the way. What percentage is that at, Lee, then? Just because I'm a curious beaver. Not really. I mean, if you don't want to look, don't tell me. Don't look. But if you don't mind looking, I was just curious. It was all out of curiosity. I was thinking to myself, I wonder what it'll be when it hits a new high of day, and then it literally happened. 170% might be too far out of the money. Lost a lot in that last. Oh, okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's just good to know about it, just to think about it. Are there any surfing events today, Leland? Need to get some surfing watch hours in today. Still not a single green candle on the 15-minute. Oh, red. My bad. I was like, wait, what? Makes more sense. Never mind. He is correct. Not a single red candle on the 15-minute. I've been seeing you zoom out to this a lot more. Not necessarily as like, oh, let me just straight up trade from this, but kind of nice to zoom back out to and be like, okay, what is this telling me? Just because it is a lot more information than just one 5-minute candle. You're getting 3 5-minute candles, but I also like the price action because it is a little bit slower, so you might feel not as rushed looking at it too. Very clean time frame, that's for sure. Another new high of day. Scott, if you don't want to tell me, don't look. It's just because, like, I know that I hate when people ask me how much I'm up or down, and I'm focused on the trade, because then I go look, and then I'm like, oh, wow, cool, and then you're caught up in the emotions of looking at the result of your trade, and then it goes against you, and then you're like, well, shit, why did I look at that? And then you end up taking a smaller gain, or sometimes even a loss, and it sucks. So I didn't want to put Leland in a position where he had to look at his gain and tell me what the hell he was up, because then it makes you think about other things. But Leland's grown up. I knew I could pressure him a little bit. Plus, he knows that I'm just curious. I just like to know what my boy's up to. Next surf event is in Tahiti on May 22nd. Probably the best event of the year. Okay, I gotta definitely watch that then. So next month, a month from now. That's perfect. What makes it the best event of the year? Are the waters just built different, or? Or is this the one you were showing me where it's like literally in the middle of the ocean? Oh my god, it is that one. Because they have to go out so far because the waves are so big. Oh my god, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching then. As soon as you said, do you remember that video I sent a while back? I instantly knew. Tahiti is beautiful and also only pics. Olympics? Oh, okay. Yeah, the waves, man. He sent me a video where I was just like looking at surfing for the first time, and he showed me a video of that one, and that one broke my brain. Because they're just out in the middle of nowhere, and the waves are huge. Like, they got like people on jet skis just to kind of manage the event. Which I guess all of them do, but that one especially had like 30, 40 people in the water. Just to work there. And what's up, V and VC? Good morning, Viztex. If I didn't say good morning to you guys, if you're in the voice chat, I'm sorry. Sentry, good to see you. Anybody else in here I might not have seen. If I said your name, just accept it. Good job, Kevo. I think we're gonna finally get our first red candle on the 15-minute. Ooh, VC, look at you. My bad, I'll go back to the 1 minute. Y'all are probably tired of looking at the 15. I was honestly just admiring it. So it looks like they did give us a close above on multiple candles of the old high.
Couldn't hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. On the 5th minute, they fell under. Very nice reaction under that level. And they're even breaking the next structure too. So looking for a continued rejection of 504.35 for more pullback. If they can retake this, it's a good short-term sign that buyers are maybe trying to hold on to this. We'll see though. And how's everyone doing, guys? It's officially been about an hour and almost 40 minutes since we started the stream. It's been an hour and 39 minutes. How's everyone been in the Discord as well as the YouTube? How's everyone? And I don't just mean like, are you green or are you red? How do you feel? Do you feel like you're in control? Do you feel like you're just all over the place? Do you feel like you're just chilling? You feel relaxed? You don't feel like you have to do anything? How's everyone feeling? I'm happy for you if you are having a green day. I hope you're reviewing if you are experiencing a red day. Ace, when is that vacation day you're going on? I thought you were going to be gone a day. Or maybe you were and I didn't even notice. But I could have swore I thought you were going to miss a day, and then you went out and you posted that big ass gain. I was like, damn, he's still on his win streak. Uh-oh. Oh, my bad, Ace. I'm reading the different chat. Green streak ended, didn't take a trade yesterday. That doesn't really count as a... You could maybe say, like, your trading streak is done. Like, because of a day is missing. But I don't know about green streak ended, you know? Damn, good trader strength, though. Knowing you're on a green streak, having that pressure of you wanting to take a trade and, like, needing to keep it going and by your crazy rules... I think that's very impressive that you still didn't take a trade. Like, I would say that speaks more to your strength than anything. So, I don't know. In a way, that's kind of a green day. I don't know. You know, I feel like most people, if they're, let's say, 15, 16 days, 30 days in a row, they're not even thinking about, oh, if I take this loss, it'll hurt. No, they're just going to take that loss and just move on from it, you know? But you were just like, no, I'm going to avoid it entirely. You didn't let that pressure get to you, and I really do feel like that adds to your strength. 'Cause that's just crazy. It's crazy good. Susan said calm. Very happy to hear that, Susan. Oh, and Ace shared his thing here. I'm gonna just show it, man, because this is. I feel like I've been personally watching this adventure, and it's been fun. Feeling busy this morning, watching stream, watching an auction, and having meetings. What kind of auction are you watching? Like animals, or are you talking about like bonds? Here's Ace's streak, by the way, if you guys want to look. Get a pretty nice month here. And then the days before. Third month of the year. Fourth month of the year. Fourth month of the year. Damn, that is really good. So let's see. So out of your last, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... 35, 40, 41, 42. So out of your last 42 days, you pretty much just didn't trade 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and you've had 3 red days. 2 of them being a meh size. I say those are decent size. 1 of them being basically neutral, so almost not even count that one. Your winners, let's see how they change. 130, 160, 89, 206. You can always tell if someone's trading like crazy whenever their numbers are like really small, and then like you look over here and it's like one will be like 800, then one will be like 900, and then the next day is like $2. So let's see what we got here. Pretty even across the board for the most part. You can kind of see a little bit of difference, but nothing too volatile. That's pretty nuts. Good job on the 26th. That's pretty nuts. Good job on the 5th. Whoops, same screenshot. That was the 5th, and then we're back around to here now. I remember that one. Damn, I like this for you, man. Seriously, I like that you've had a nice, good, kind of just calming streak. Just kind of keep yourself in the green, and then you have these days where you're just like, it's like the timing comes back around where it's like peak Ace Ventura. You're like completely focused, and You know you're on a streak, but you're not letting it get to you. Seriously, great job, Ace. You deserve every bit of that, and I hope you keep it up. Seriously, that's very badass. Good luck. Hope y'all. Good luck, y'all. Hopping into a meeting. Keep killing it. See you later, Kevo. Thank you again, man. Ace said definitely have red trades in those. Just cutting losses quicker. It's good. Would you say cutting losses quicker was the main thing that has probably helped you on your green streak? Because again, you know how it can be being on a green streak. It can add a little bit extra pressure into your next trade because you're thinking about the streak. But would you say cutting losses quicker was your major helper there? I don't really know what word I'm trying to use there. Would you say that was your biggest advantage? He said most likely definitely don't have minus 2k trades anymore. That's good. Always letting a few runners go and holding the price targets. Really just sounds like your discipline has really picked up a lot. That's amazing. That's just something that naturally happens over time. That's not like there's a single trick that's going to do that. Of course, following a routine is probably the best way to do it. Faster over time, but just really anything. Good job though, man. Seriously. I hope you keep going. Personally, I can't wait to see how your next month does too, kind of leading from this month into that month and seeing how your momentum fares and stuff, but I think you're going to do great. Maddie said, just been chilling since managing the swing. Got a dip for the day. Have a great one. You too, Maddie. Thank you for being here. And right now, guys, we have a break of a pretty good support right now, but right now we're seeing if buyers are going to react and hold it or what is going on here, because it looked like it was going to retest and push lower. Now it looks like it's holding to move higher again. Chuck said, I really need to learn to cut sooner. Too much FOMO that it's coming back. You just got to remember this. You are only in control of one thing and one thing alone. Or I guess two things. Yourself and your position. But those are basically an extent of each other. So it's basically one thing. But your money. You're in control of that. Now, we're not in control of the market. So I can't control how much SPY moves or anything else moves, right? I can't even control what it does after I've entered, right? I can't control any of that. But I can control when my money is in the market and when it is not, right? So if it's in the market and I see it's breaking something, that is definitely going to hurt. And I know for a fact because of my intuition, my practice, everything like that, and you have the same thing going on. And you know that if you cut that, there is always going to be another opportunity. Do not marry the opportunity. Do not marry the chance. Do not marry the fact that, yes, you are in a trade right now, but that doesn't mean that that's the last trade you're ever going to take in your life. Like, if you do good on that trade, you're rich and you never have to trade again. No, you're going to definitely have to keep trading. So what do you need to do? You need to prolong your life. You need to prolong your money. Push your money into other trades, right? So how do we do that? How can we do that if we're taking a massive 100% loss on one trade? We can't. So we have to be able to cut our losses sooner. We have to be able to detach ourselves from our money for future opportunity. So it's not just about cutting your losses quicker. It's also thinking about the future trades. You're honestly kind of disrespecting future Chuck by not cutting your losses sooner, because now you're disrespecting future Chuck opportunity. What if tomorrow Chuck had an amazing game plan going, but you wouldn't know that because the day before you lost $2,000. You didn't understand that you should have cut your loss quicker. You didn't give yourself a chance. Patient on your winners and impatient on your losses. Exactly. Nice buyer move from that retest so far. And that was just using Chuck as an example. We're all, of course, in that kind of seat a little bit. Trading in the Zone. Is that by Mark Douglas, that one? Uh-oh, creators here. Everybody hide. If you guys are in the premium section, Bueller Leland TA channel, Mel posted very early on for the early morning game plan, and Leland just updated again. So if you guys want to go review that, be my guest. That channel involves me, Mel, and Leland. And it's just levels, that's it. We keep it simple. Applicable to a lot of things, not just trading. 100%, 100%. Oh, you're talking about, you're saying trading in the zone is, you can apply that to other aspects of life, not just trade. Okay, I got what you're saying now. And good comment by Garden Trader, not just letting us believe that this is only a potential bullish retest, but also calling out a forward-thinking potential lower high. We did take a nice retest the downside. We got a good break of structure. So technically, we should be looking for this fib. I'm going to go to the low to the move. I'm going to cheat. And then watching this fib. So essentially, rejection of this, any pattern break of this can definitely lead to more pullback. If we get a push over 504.89 though, we have to assume that we want to at least test, well, 505, duh, but maybe the high of day. That's what we're going to be looking for. So we'll just kind of watch this retest, but good comment, Garden Trader. Because, yeah, we want to stay non-biased. We want to be, I mean, you want to be bull and bear, but, of course, when you're taking your trade, you can only be one. But even when you're in your trade, it's good to understand what is going to invalidate my idea. What part of this chart is not bullish anymore? What part of this chart is not bearish anymore? You know, understanding that and then applying that to your trade. And who's all going to be here for tomorrow's stream as well? I'm not ending this stream yet. I was just thinking ahead. I'll probably end this around 11:30 my time, so another hour and 15 or maybe noon. We'll see. Really depends on price action and who's all still around. But who's going to be here for the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday stream actually is what I should be asking. I'm going to hold myself to streaming every day this week. Good. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. Yeah, without y'all, I don't think I'd be sane while doing these as long. Like, going to noon, honestly, is a long time. Like, in your head, it's like only a few hours, but... Ace said if you're lucky. If you're lucky, I'll be here. And honestly, great updates, guys. I genuinely cannot think of the last weird update from anybody in here. And when I say weird, I mean like just randomly calling out things that none of us are going to be looking at. You know, we're pretty much all going to be focused on the levels and how the system is, the routine. So I appreciate you guys staying on task and trying to keep others on task without, you know, being too aggressive. We want to, you know, keep us all on the same page, but we don't need to force people. That's a bad thing. Ryan said, unfortunately, I won't be. I'll be in... Oh, bro, it's hot in Arizona right now. My friend Ty is in Arizona. It's hot as hell there right now. And that's coming from someone that's in Texas. I'm from Tejas, and I'm saying that. I think the only other people in this country that could survive Texas would be people from Arizona or New Mexico, or maybe low like South California. Because that dry, hot, that heat, man, it is unbearable sometimes. Like even people who are used to it, like me, it's unbearable sometimes. Ty Stanford, the legend. Just gonna call him out like that. He's a legend, though. I just need consistent sun. Sick of the Midwest weather. Yeah, it has been, kind of stormy off and on a lot for y'all. I think there's even some snow that's going to hit the top of the United States towards the end of the week, which is very weird. And when I say north of the United States, I mean like literally like the very tippy top. I think like Maine and parts of New York might see a couple pieces, but it's pretty weird out there. Bipolar weather across the whole country right now. I actually found a weather channel on YouTube on accident the other day. I was watching it and I was like, damn, this guy does all this on his own. It was like a full-on like news channel, but one dude, and he would go over like all the weather and all the reports and stuff. I thought that was kind of interesting. Like freelancing weather. That was cool. Dry heat is better than humidity heat? Oh, you are not lying. That humidity heat is the worst. Sinful said, I was in a thong 2 weeks ago, now I'm back to a hoodie. Was it Evan? That's where you get the best weather. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Dry hot and wet hot both suck. I've experienced both to a pretty full extent. It's not good. Like at one of the record days in Houston, I was still in plumbing. It was legit 160, 165 degrees in the attic while we were working. And then I remember like just weeks before that, it had almost snowed. And I was like, man, this is the most Texas thing ever. Like within a month, I witnessed cold weather to where I almost saw snow. And within that same month, I witnessed a 165 degree attic. It was like, this cannot be good for the ground. This cannot be good. Eric said, I should start a weather YouTube channel. My 4-year-old looks out the window every morning to tell me the weather. It will be great. That's another thing about being hot, though. Like, everyone's always like, in the cold, you say, you just put on more clothes. And when it's hot, though, you can't just keep taking off more clothes, though. The opposite isn't so true. Make sure to stretch. Misi. Almost snowed in. I'll have to check that out, Aloha. Storm Chasers? Yeah, Storm Chasers is pretty crazy. You gotta be a different breed to be chasing storms. It's been 2 hours and my dog hasn't wanted to leave yet. It's a little weird. Not even reacting. She's like, nah, leave me alone. I'm trying to go to sleep. I slept all night. I want to sleep all morning. This dog's crazy. Hello, Andrew 800. Welcome. Welcome to hell. No, I'm kidding. Right now we're watching SPY surpass the golden pocket of what was the latest dip. That did break a little bit of structure. I say nothing crazy because all they did was close under it once and then basically from there they held it the whole time. Now we're back up through the golden pocket of that retest. So kind of invalidating a short-term bearish move just now. or what could have been a good bearish move. Can still get rejections of that recent supply as well as the high of day, but right now it looks like bulls are in control in the 1 minute. Of course, we're on the 1 minute. Probably need to zoom out some more and see what else is going on. 5 minutes just showing a good retest as well. I think Leland was talking about the 15 minute a lot. What the hell? There we go. And yeah, 15 minute got a little bit of a hammer there at our high of day candle, sitting on top of the Thursday high supply. That's that highlighted area here. So, nothing really new to update. Just looks a little awkward. I said I would make you proud, Leland. I'm leaving those extensions on. What's up, Ricky? Welcome to the voice chat. I didn't see when you joined, but welcome. And thank you guys for almost 50 likes on today's stream. We didn't have any problems. It's weird. I didn't change any settings on OBS. Leland just donated $10 and said, I will charge back if you don't stream all week. Wait, so I just have to send you $9.99 back and I don't have to stream all week? Bet. That's not intimidating. No, I'm just messing. I will. I'm going to do it regardless of the chargeback. I will be here all week. I'm getting back in the zone. I had a lot of people tell me too. I feel like I was more motivated to stream because of the pressure. But I had a lot of people, and when I say a lot, I'm not even underestimating this. Like, I'm not joking. There was at least 15 people over the last 2 weeks who messaged me either on Discord or on X or, well, yeah, that's the only thing you can message me on, or those two. And they would basically be saying, like, some of them would even show me the results of their trading, and they would be like, look, these are days you streamed, these are days you didn't stream, and they would all be red. And then they'd be like, well, look, every day you stream, look, it does this and it's green. And it's not like I'm calling out or anything. It's just I think that they feel like they're like someone's watching over them if they're trading like that while I'm streaming. And I was like, damn, like I felt kind of like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I need to stream more, I guess. Yeah, fool. I think you were right about that yesterday. Because that was just crazy. Changed 0 settings, so clearly I'm not the variable. YouTube just sucks. I just sat down at my diner and damn, Apple started to rip. Microsoft is just sitting on its arse. Sandal, I swear. I need to do a meetup with Sandal one day. Helping hand, yeah. Honestly, I'm not joking. That was generally why I want to stream more and more and more, because I had a lot of messages saying stuff like that, and I know most of them were joking. I know people didn't mean it like that, but at the other end, you know, every joke does have a truth to it. It's like they're screaming at me like, please, please stream, but they're like trying their best not to be rude about it. But whatever, if me just existing makes people trade better, whatever, I'll be around. But I'm also not going to sit here and, you know, do handouts. We're not going to sit here and be like, all right, guys, make sure you're buying SPX calls at 0.052 and you're doing this and you're doing that. Like, no, I'm just going to give direction. You take your trades. You want to follow the system? Awesome. You want to ask questions about the strategy, about how to trade it, how to navigate the levels, how to chart the levels? Awesome. VC says, I am not joking. I approve that message too. Thank you, VC. Chuck says, I put on old videos of you. Something about it just helps. If every joke has a truth to it, does that mean every truth has a joke in it? Thoughts with Eric. Andrew in the Discord chat said, following versus taking action. I had to step away from taking opinions from others for a few months to understand how I would trade. I love that. I love every word you just said. Because that is true. You got to lead your own path. It doesn't matter if you follow someone else's strat too. Like that's another thing. Like you could literally go adopt any strategy in the market. They all work. But will they work for you? You got to be the one who's comfortable with it. Not me, not Chuck, not VC, not Eric. You're the one who has to be comfortable with it. So that is so true. Very, very good message. And that's really why I like our chat, because everyone's, even if everyone's like in the same system, everyone's still looking at something different. And it's awesome because randomly you'll see 5 different people pop up. They'll be like, look guys, I think this looks good here. And the next thing you know, you got 5 people seeing each other's messages and they're like, oh my god, we just all saw the same thing. It's like the scene from Step Brothers, like, oh my god, did we just become best friends? Getting nice consolidation at the supply zone, potential bearish reversal. Yeah, very careful here. Because you have a lower high, but no break yet. Looks like they're wanting to test that now. Honestly, Fool, I've tried that before, and I'm horrible at making schedules. Every time I make a schedule, I don't hold myself to it because I feel, I don't know. Not every day I want to stream. And then I make a promise, and then it's like, I'm breaking the promise, so. I'm honestly just going to go by ear. Because this is what I feel most comfortable with. It's okay, though. I'm going to do great. I'm gonna do a workaround. I'm not worried about it. It does suck, though, because it makes me want to trade less. I'll be honest with you. I want to trade less when I stream. I'm not going to burn myself out. We'll be fine. It's just charting and updating and stuff. We are getting a short-term break of that golden pocket. Watch for a break of 504.70. That would initiate even more selling towards that 504.35. And you were almost getting it that next breath. Do any of you guys ever draw my supply rule? Like, you know how we go from the previous day high supply? Like you'll grab your high of day down to the open of the last green candle or whatever level is nearby, and you'll extend that over to the right and then use that. Do you guys ever do that during the day? Like if you see a high of day pop up like this one, do you ever draw that zone just as a short-term indication or no? Or at least be in mind of it? Need a break of the 504 retest ideally for more bearish opportunity. Good call up by Ryan. Sometimes you do. I don't do it every day either, I'll be honest. I really only notice it when there's a sharp drop or a sharp rise. And then I'm like, oh, well, that's like obvious as hell. We should definitely see that. Because you can kind of see it right here. Like here's our current high day in the 1 minute. If you draw the zone here like that, that would be the rejection. Now, I'm not saying grab puts every time you see that. But it's just something to think about. Not during trading hours, but I have an auto script that auto charts the daily high. Okay. Jack says I draw a lot of area of interest like that. Just highlighted area to remind me. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. Yeah, I was just seeing who does and who doesn't. It's all personal preference, what we're all doing anyway. I asked you about that a while ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like half and half on it. I'm not saying it's a bad or a good thing. I just think it's something cool to be, aware of. I don't think it's good every time because I feel like it'll make you start checking it too much. But here and there, I feel like when there's a good sharp drop or sharp rise, it's pretty obvious to draw it. Let's go through some other charts real quick. I wanted to check on IWM again because that was the only other really big one I had planned around today. Looks like they did very well. They're also slowing down at the same time. Sort of triple Qs. Apple hit 166.90s, rejected, slowing down. We have multiple lower highs on Microsoft from their current high of day. Nothing. I don't want to say nothing because they do have a break of structure here. If they break it, they have a second break. Nvidia is just kind of chilling at high of day. Most of your bigger tech stocks are kind of chilling around high of days, like either a double top or a lower high double top. Right there, lower high double top. As of right now, of course, in 20 minutes, if we make new highs of day, that changes everything. Right now, that's what we have. Oh, coin possibly breaking under 235. That could be a good play if you get a good retest under that. I like that already, though. AMD, good potential lower high inside of the range. If you get pullbacks, watch coin and AMD. I think those are my favorite two for pullbacks if we do. Sorry for switching through those so much. And nothing really else to cover. I don't like the rest of those. Nice break of structure. Oops. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take my dog out. I'll be like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Just watch for this bearish retest, because this is probably going to end up dropping below 504.35 and 504. But if we hold over 504.89, there's a good chance to just hold us in range. Alright, I'm back a lot faster than I thought. Anything happen? Pretty much no. Yep, time for exciting price action. But it's this type of price action that leads to all the amazing moves and the big drops and the big jumps. Everybody likes to see all that, but they don't like to see the ranging. We have to appreciate the ranging. Plus, I think it's also smart to think about what's going on in the bigger time frame. Because if you go to the daily, I mean, we had some really nice, good short-term upside. I can't lie. We had a pretty scary drop from 519, 520s all the way to under 500. We hit 493s, and that's just scary. And from there, we've already bounced to 504. So, I mean, we've already bounced almost $12. That's crazy. So, really good movement over the past few days. Past couple weeks, really. But this is where things can get more awkward. People will start to rush themselves more. So, it's just good to be that person that can be in control of their emotions. Because from here, most likely you should get a rejection and then a range trade from here. And then that's where we'll get a better sense of direction. But there is, of course, that chance where we do just keep working ourselves back up. And then they make it a little bit more awkward. And maybe we do the same thing I was talking about here, but just a little bit higher up. We don't know. But really good short-term buying, though. I guess I can delete this fib. We don't really need it anymore. I only added this in between area because it was the gap fill range, but we already filled that gap. So I guess I can delete something. I'm gonna leave all that stuff though. We'll delete that red line so it's not confusing us. And that's it. We're up against that area on the daily as well. I mean, from the daily on the 5-minute. It's funny how that lines up with our fib. Let me go to the 1 minute. Easier to look at. Can't have good times without the boring times, exactly. Nothing really exciting to go over right here, I'm gonna be honest. Literally everything's basing. Not just SPY on its own. Every sector's, for the majority, doing this. I guess while we're just chilling here waiting, what are some cool shows or movies or anything anybody's seen recently? Or anything anybody wants to talk about? It doesn't have to be movies or that. It could be sports. It could be, what's your favorite color? I don't know. Any cool foods anybody's had lately? Anybody meet anybody cool recently? Andrew just straight up saying screw the Denver Nuggets. Excited for the draft this week. For real, dude, the Texans are unveiling their stuff today. I already got to see all the helmets. I have 2 friends there, actually. Lower highs still rejecting. Most likely getting a dump from here. Fallout on Amazon is good. I can verify that because I've been watching some of it. I haven't finished it. We've just been watching it episode by episode, but Fallout so far is really good. Amazon's been doing really good with their more gory shows lately. Like The Boys and all that. Man, Amazon's been killing it. That's dope. They're looking pretty good this year. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm beyond excited for the Texans this year. Andrew said, "Fly, Eagles, fly." I'm excited to see if the Vikings draft a quarterback. Losing Kirk sucks. Hey man, at least I didn't end up with Russell Wilson. That would have sucked worse. I'm mad about the lore with Fallout. Oh, don't tell me then. Don't tell me. Invincible. Oh, yeah. Invincible, too. Sorry, my bad. Amazon's got a few bangers on there now. I would say a few years ago, I'd be like, man, Amazon sucks. There's nothing on here. But they actually have been doing a better job of creating their own and actually it being pretty good. I also kind of like that somebody's finally taking over the gory, bloody stuff and all the, rated R stuff. Because, like, Disney's finally stepping into that scene, but they're, like, just now getting into it, right? HBO has some stuff, Netflix has some stuff, but, like, nobody's really going after this weird genre hardcore. And I love that Amazon attacks it. If anybody does it, they will. They're like, this is how we treat our workers. Yeah, there's a bunch of really good stuff on there now. I watched what's that movie I saw last night? We saw a pretty weird one. This would probably, it was like a fever dream. Well, I'm trying to find the name of the movie. Oh, it's called Late Night with the Devil. I watched that last night. Pretty trippy. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it was good. But guys, with all this exciting price action, I think I am going to end the stream here at 11. Sorry. I need to go take care of something. But I will drop some more charts in chat because today still has some potential in it. I want to go over one more thing though, and it's where current price is. So with how we're reacting right now, this was the first break of structures. This is where bears tried to step in and failed. This is where bulls tried to hold it and failed. So now you have a failed bull and a failed bear down here. Or I'm sorry, not down here, down here. So you really are looking for moves away from here or moves away from here. Not just these levels here now. There's a lot more going on. Oops. So be very careful of these short-term levels. There are some more long-standing levels here. And man, they're really going to bait the bears over 504.35 over and over and over again, aren't they? Thank you, Sandollar, for the gifted membership. He gifted it to Jeff Sedgy. Congrats, Jeff. But thank you guys again for the stream. Got pretty much 50 likes on today's stream. Almost 200 people clicked on today's stream. And we had a lot of amazing people in the Discord today. Like usual. So, I'll see you guys later on. Continue to post updates in chat as you see fit. I think a really awesome practice a lot of you guys can take advantage of is posting a message. And then you can actually right-click it and reply to that message. So let's say your first message is like, guys, I think this looks good over 505.34. Let's say in 20 minutes it does surpass that and then does a midterm retest, and then in 20 minutes you go into chat and you're like, guys, I think a midterm retest is popping up above the 505.34 level I was talking about. You know, it's just good to reply to your message over and over and over again and kind of tell the story as it's happening. Therefore, you're giving yourself context as it's moving on, and then you get a really good like practice with navigating price action is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, really good way of practicing. I hope to see more of you take that or post charts and just kind of keep yourself focused. But thank you guys again for today's stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you all. And I will see you again tomorrow. I am going to hold up to my promise and stream every day this week. And yeah, see you guys later on. Thank you again.